In this video, Real Madrid versus Pachuca, we're going to be going through the red card for Raul Asencio, Madrid's attacking dominance featuring goals from Bellingham, Arda Güler, and also Federico Valverde. Let's get into it. Alright, Pachuca attacking on the right, nice long ball forward. We see the forward runs from the winger, the inner striker and the outer striker, but this is a deep ball all the way up top. Striker has already gone behind Asencio, and then we'll see, we'll take it down, he takes it down. This is a great use of his body. Asencio is already on the back foot here. He knows he's going to have to do something a little cheeky, or he's going to pull off the tackle of the season in order to recover from this situation. Striker does well, and then he draws the foul, eventually gets the red card. But let's see this in slow-mo right here. Balls in the air, balls in the air. We see it bouncing. Alright, in this moment, Striker, look at him. He sees his eyes on where Asencio is running towards. Puts himself in between. Great use of the body here. Nice little shimmy to the right. Wins the body contact. And we'll see a little bit of contact here. Asencio, gets his hand on the shirt just briefly. For a striker of his size, who is bigger than Asencio, he shouldn't be going down this easily. But nevertheless, he wins the foul. And since he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper through on goal, he gets the red card. Anyway, Real Madrid build up. This is a great passage of play. Again, let's see the dummy run over here from the winger. This is a great move. We want to see a few runs from here. Balls put forward, dropping striker, running winger, running inner midfielder as well. These are all great things that are happening all in one go. Striker, the winger takes advantage of the space left behind. Centre back from Pachuca has completely left his man and has completely left his space. So Real Madrid are stretching. They're stretching. They're stretching. Again, now we see the situation 4-on-4, and Real Madrid are attacking hard. He has 3 options to make a pass over here. Let's see which he chooses. He chooses to go inside. I think it's meant for number 7, Vinicius over here. But Bellingham's got the momentum. He just gets there first. He wants it first. He wants it more. And with the momentum, he takes it on with his right foot again. Let's see it. He receives it with his back foot. So that puts him on the front step. It allows him to keep driving forward with momentum. He takes it. He sees the space between the 2 defenders here. In this moment, I could say that this centre-back should be a little bit tighter to Bellingham, forcing him wide even more, forcing him to go into the outside defender. But I don't think he does that quick enough. And even when he does decide to close down, Bellingham has already released the left-footed shot, which is a great finish. Again, even if you're on your weak foot, always try to aim for the back post. Go low. This is what keepers really hate. We see a breakdown from another view. Again, this is where the ball is released. This is where Real Madrid have the advantage. They're running. Vinicius waits here. He occupies the striker. Bellingham attacks this space. This is really good. I want to point out something from the winger as well. He has a little bit of a delay before releasing it, because the delay is what brings the fullback to mark him, opening up the space even more for Bellingham, who receives it on his back foot. He drives forward. And here, when he sees that he has enough room to shoot and you're confident, if you hit this on target somewhat, it's going to be a dangerous position for your team. Either the keeper's going to make a save, you win a corner, the keeper makes a save, he spills it out into the penalty spot in which your other players can follow up. Vinicius will be here to probably tidy that up. But, that's a great finish from Bellingham. Bottom right, keepers hate that when you bury it low and hard like that. Next passage of play. Again, in the same area where Real Madrid scored their first goal. This was a strength they had throughout the game, even though they were 10 men down. They just kept it here. And we see Vinicius dropping deep, and now he has a couple options. The striker is already occupying the centre-back, so he has time to turn. He exploits the space. Striker does well. Now he frees himself. But Vinicius is now seeing the space left on the other side, so he switches it across. Good run from Trent over here to buy himself the space. Nice little first-time volley in, and the striker lays it off. Arda Güler, nice one touch, and then he finishes it over here. Good stuff. Let's see from the reverse angle. Vinicius plays a switch. Arda Güler, he is hunting down the empty space left behind. This is a great traditional number 10 play. He's looking up. He moves right. This is where the ball is now, and that's left the space in here to attack. He's scanning. He knows if he gets himself in this dangerous position, he finds himself in a good spot. Trent has a few options now. He can either cut it back to Arda Güler or try to whip it across into the penalty spot. He does the second option, and the striker does really well for awareness, links it up, which completely pulls both centre-backs out of the game. Arda Güler has one nice touch with the left foot, and it's another weak foot finish on this side. Again, same thing, same basics applied here, like what Bellingham did. Keepers hate it when you shoot low and into the far corner. Well-deserved goal. Pachuca winger receives the ball on the left wing. He's going to drive this forward. This is the right thing to do because he knows his team have an extra man. So he's going to exploit the space. He's going to carry, he's going to carry, going to carry, going to carry, drive out. Again, in this moment, he could have used the extra man pressure a little bit better, maybe by getting across early. Real Madrid have a pretty low block here, I would say, so that would have been pretty hard. He could have found an option here, but number 18 from Pachuca should be giving him a cleaner option over here. I think there's another midfielder from Pachuca who should be here as well. This kind of puts him in no man's land, and he's got to do only one thing, which is drive forward, and get the shot in from a really awkward distance. You're not really going to beat most top-level keepers from there, let alone Courtois, who is a monster in front of goal. Madrid attack again. Now, again, this is from the same midfield position. On the left side of midfield, darting ball forward. Vinicius drives in. He's got himself one-on-one. He's beating for pace. He's going to cut it back here. Good attacking play. Defender does well over here. He's not going to dive in. Wingers who are good are waiting for the bite from impatient defenders to happen. So Vinicius finds space. Valverde is already in this spot. This is a little bit of nice little midfield brilliance, I would say. He takes it on his back foot, uses his left shoulder to push the defender away, buys himself the space, buys himself the pass, and you just got to give him full credit. Because in this moment, they're a man down, he's still running, he's won the ball, he's put it here to his right winger who sees it up and just whips it in for Valverde to finish. Now, I want to pull this back slightly. Yes, it's individual brilliance from Valverde to get himself inside, but the midfielders and the defenders from Pachuca should be doing better. We want to pull it back over here. This midfielder has gotten goal side, but now he's completely lost him. He had him here. There is no communication with his centre-back who is directly behind him, and centre-back does not see it. He's getting pulled in towards the ball. Number 22 should be marking Valverde here and to be stopping any late runs. Remember number 4 from earlier, who was initially following Vinicius. It's not really his man. Valverde is not his man anymore. Should be number 22. And in this moment, they get outplayed. Valverde just stretches to finish. Another angle from the goal here. By the time he just has to stretch, eyes on the ball, outside of the foot. It doesn't really matter how you contact it. At that distance, you're going to get some sort of contact and get a goal. Pachuca's goal over here, we see the build-up, right? Remember, they're a man up, so he has options. He plays in. Good. I think this is number 19. Good show from number 19. Receives it on his back foot. Looks for his options. This is, again, good pass and run. It's a nice little dink here from number 19 into the attacking midfielder who receives it on the left. And then that's a good little turn and finish over here. So I'm going to let this play out a little bit. He receives it. And he finishes it over there. That's a good finish. I think that was a deflection on the way. We see another ricochet over here, which is a recurring theme across the games in the Club World Cup so far, which takes Courtois completely out of the equation. And that wraps up the game. Real Madrid, back to winning ways, beat Pachuca pretty comfortably with their strong midfield, even though they only had 10 men.